Live.
3, 2, 1, let's do this!
Live from Infochammel Network's High Definition Broadcast Television Center, it's Info Live Now. A public service broadcast signal from Infochammel.
Okay, hello viewers and subscribers. Welcome to another Info Live Now, your weekly dose of Posi info without all the grimformation that you might see basically on every other TV station. As you saw in the intro, oh, you know what? I gotta do something else because it's a special time. Let's see what we got going on. It's a big deal. Here it is.
Info Live Now presents Oh Canada at Infochammel, the land down over month-long event right here on Infochammel.
All right. Well, like you just saw there on that intro, we got a big special tonight going on this month. It's Oh Canada and Infochammel. Hey, Teleborg, where'd the music go? Are you okay there, Teleborg? She's frozen up there, not looking good. That's not a good sign for a live program. But let's, you know what? We're going to have to do a little reset. Let's get your reset up on there. Let's get you set up there, Teleborg, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to need a little help because you had some problems, and we're resetting the signal there. But as you saw in the beginning there, we got a big special event going on this month. It's called Oh Canada and Infochammel, where we're going to talk to some of the great artists and creators from the outer United States. You know, the one with the Queen. That's Canada, where the syrup flows daily. And if if you're there, you're probably wearing a toque and gulping a homo milk or a Caesar while your hoser pal slap shots a puck to your face for a toonie because it's freaking cold right now. Ain't that right, Teleborg?
Yeah.
She's got all the temps and, so she knows. But we got a real skookum show for you tonight. Hailing from the great city of Toronto, Ontario, a musical wonderkind superhero with more organs than most humans, the great Friendly Rich joins us tonight in just a couple. After that, Richie, baby, is going to take some calls from the viewers and subscribers. There you go, Teleborg. You got it working again.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good news because, it's a live program here. So that's coming up. Richie, baby's going to take calls. And then if we have time, we'll open up the corporate info mega line to give you a chance to get the info you need from our team of info specialists at Infochammel Television Labs. Plus, we'll see how it goes, but maybe we'll wrap up the show with a jam. We'll see all that. And a very huge, exciting announcement from Teleborg. That's all coming up tonight on Info Live Now. Teleborg.
It's Info Live Now.
Yeah, we know that.
A public service broadcast signal from
Jeez.
Infochammel.
Oh, we're going off the rails tonight. I guess it's a Canada thing or something, but I thought I heard you singing in the bumper. Was that you singing in that old Canada bumper?
Yes.
Well, that's a very beautiful voice. I hope that did you learn that song just for this special? Or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe at some point we could do the whole song for, we'll see how that works out.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see if we have time. Well, I kind of hung a Larry right there because this is where I'm supposed to introduce this program's and the entire network's Posi Info Trunk. She's one of the smallest semi-quantum capable computation devices and is Infochammel's semi-autonomous anti-grimformation HDTV hyper switcher. Of course, I am referring to my friend the computer, viewers and subscribers, please welcome Teleborg. Hi, Teleborg.
Hello everyone. It's me, Teleborg.
Well, it's great to see you as always. How you doing tonight, Teleborg?
I'm feeling real good right now.
Oh, that's good. So it's great that we're all happy for that. You know, I know tonight we're focusing on our friendly neighbor, from our friendly neighbor, but there's lots going on right here in the U.S. of the A. So you got any of that domesticated info that you're willing to share with us tonight?
Extreme Grim Formation detected enacting immediate info cluster bypass.
Oh, geez. Okay, well, I guess we'll just stay on the Canada for this show, but thank you for bypassing that, Teleborg. Very nice of you to take care of us, get that grimformation out of our info cluster. Good job there. So now's when we remind our viewers and subscribers, I'd like to remind our viewers and subscribers, and you would too, Teleborg, that you can participate in tonight's live program in a number of different ways using Teleborg's live info clusters. Let's check in with Teleborg for more info.
Here is my main info display for the Info Live Now program.
Okay.
You can get various live Posi info from the multiple text and image zones.
That's true, there's a frog on there.
Here you can usually find the info you need the moment you need it.
I found that to be true.
Next, I also like to check in live with our viewers and subscribers at Untitled Chapter.
Oh yeah, let's check in there.
Look at all those nice comments.
Yeah, bomb inventions.
You can chat live at YouTube, Twitch, and Infochammel.com.
Yeah, that's true.
Lastly, you can draw live on your TV by going to www.infochammel.com/chammelstrator.
Yeah, Chammelstrator.
Take a look at this beautiful live drawing happening right now.
Well, I'm looking at it.
We will check in with all of our live participation throughout the show.
Okay, well, as you see, the Chammelstrator, when I switch over, it's just kind of blue. And maybe it's feeling blue, but it's been like this for a few weeks. And we got to get on this. Tony, let's put it on the docket. Let's get this scrubbed up for next week. Now, if you are drawing on the Chammelstrator, that's at www.infochammel.com/Chammelstrator. You can... Your drawing will still be on the TV. It'll show up right here in the Teleborg, the Cyber Teleborg multi-zone window, and throughout the show. So keep your drawing going on that site, and we'll check in throughout the show. So another way that you can also participate is we're going to have live calls, and the phone's going to open up a little bit later. You'll be able to call. Don't do it now. We'll tell you when to do it, but you can call, and Friendly Rich is going to take some calls, and that's another thing to be part of this show. That's the calls. So that's that. Wait a minute. That's not it, because Teleborg, you have a huge announcement to make.
Yes.
For our viewers and subscribers. What's going on here? Let's see this announcement. Yeah, I thought you said you had a new announcement here.
Yes.
Yeah, well, let's see the announcement.
We have a major announcement during this special program that we have enabled the release of a new video color and never before seen by the public. We celebrate our second new color. Color 1,000,002. Pepperzilli Ordo. Pepperzilli Ordo. Pepperzilli Ordo. Please enjoy its frequencies. Back to you, Info Bob.
Holy cow. Well, this is incredible news, Teleborg. You know, that would raise the maximum number of allowable colors for the HC2K encoded signal cluster. It'd push it from 1,000,001 to 1,000,002. Because we had Mamacillion, and now we got Pepperzilliordo. I like it. It's like a little like a hot pepper, but not too hot. And it says here, the new Infochammel Crypto Color Pepperzilliordo. Its properties include the vivaciousness, tenacity, and a tingling sensation on the soles of the feet. Wow, okay. Well, big news. We got another color. Pepperzilliordo. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. And then when we return, our esteemed guest, the musically mucho Friendly Rich, will be joining us via satellite from Toronto. Oh, Janita and Infochammel returns right after these messages. You're watching Info Live now.
Turning television into an information machine, one info screen at a time. Infochammel.
Spiders got you down? Get back at spiders with speed. It's 100% spider meat.
Suddenly, time is not important at all, given the fact that it only exists in your mind. Have a fantastic time with over 1 million colors. Make time the timely way with Infochammel.
Unlike traditional entertainment, Infochammel's non-engaging content allows you to spend more quality time with those closest to you. Say goodbye to distracting technologies and hello to Infochammel.
Info Live Now presents Oh Canada and Infochammel, the land down over month-long event right here on Infochammel.
Okay, folks, it's time to bring the maple hammer down smack dab to our hearts. Our wonderful and esteemed guest hails from the great land down over. This power cruncher of an artistic madman makes all kinds of the beautiful musics and the videos, putting the music directly on the videos. Apparently, you can tell this guy is some kind of a weirdo, too, because I'll be honest, Twitch, it's a little freaky. That's all I'll say. He just got his PhD, whatever that is, in musics that makes him apparently an official music doctor, which I don't know. Maybe his patients must be, tubas or a floor tom or something. He's put out a bunch of record albums as well with uplifting titles such as We Are the Terrorists. Okay, and a fun note, he was the music composer back in the day on the MTV Tom Green Show and plays his jams music with his ensemble, the Lollipop People. On top of that, this maniac has also now got a freaking pipe organ contraption that he says he's going to take to the streets, apparently. He's had his whole face melted down all the way to goo. He's had numerous face tattoos, all in the name of music. Please welcome to the show one of the friendliest guests we've had on the show to date. It's Mr. Dr. Friendly Rich. Hi, Friendly, or is it Rich? I don't know. It's so good to have you.
Hey, I'm honored to be on the channel. This is a dream come true for me, Infobob. Thanks for having me.
Wow. Well, it's likewise over here. We've been watching your videos, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm going to get straight to the Chesterfield and ask you about this doctor stuff, to be honest, which is, I never heard of this doctor before, music doctor. So if you mind giving our viewers and subscribers a bit of a lowdown on the DL
Yeah.
about this doctor music stuff. I mean, so like a xylophone has a stomach ache, or a bassinet gets like a reed tumor, and they come, to you to get them all working again. How does this work?
That's right. You get it. So if I have like I got Vito right here, my little clarinet, and he was feeling ill the other day. So I just take
Okay.
a couple fingers,
Okay.
add a little bit of gel, and go in there and clean him out, and then take my
Right.
little kazoo here,
Yep.
Scarolitis, and play him into the bell and just clean him right out. Now I'm a doctor. I'm classically trained, so I wouldn't do this if you're not. And then now listen to him. Well, you heard him before.
I did, yeah. Hey,
Clean as a whistle.
yeah, he sounds very healthy now, like he's got no problems at all, and that's pretty. Congratulations, also, just becoming a doctor. You just did. I know it's a lot of work.
Thank you.
So back
Thank you.
off. It's hats off to you, all the colors. I also wanted to share with our viewers and subscribers, a quick little nibble of some of this demented music video stuff that you're putting out there, so they can see, what kind of doctor you actually is, or that at least you present yourself to be. Let's take a look at some of these videos, huh?
Okay.
All right, let's
do it.
let's check it.
Yeah,
There's a great
blue heron.
blue heron flying
Great blue heron. Ooh, that's a nice puppet, isn't it?
It sure is. And
And this is an upcoming release called A Muffled Snore that comes out on February the 5th.
Okay.
Oh, and here's my collaboration with Smearballs. This is the Sausage Samba.
He's a friend of the show. Yeah, I like this
you
one.
love Smearballs.
He's a good guy. What's going on here?
This is a band I'm in right now, a little quarantine band called the Bird Brains, an Italian song I wrote called Ponte Corvo. And then this is Everything is Terrible. And The Melon Sun is the name of this song. We did a little collaborative video
I
there.
like that one.
And then another Bird Brains tune. Yeah.
The Bird Brains, you're singing about these giant birds that live in the Canada, basically all over the place too. Like the egret and whatnot, and the heron.
That's
and,
right.
So what?
right.
The thing with these herons, they're just. Have you seen them eating the baby ducks?
Yeah, I got one right here.
Oh,
actually.
Jesus.
You could just operate on it if you want. If you're a doctor, you could just operate on it if it needs it. But this is a little heron right here.
Well, you're a doctor. I'm sure you're going to probably do some operations later in your operations center.
That's right.
So the videos we saw, that's a pretty crazy stuff on the docket over there. Sheesh, I don't know if I should be confused or freaking jumping up and down over this stuff. What are you trying to make happen over there, Doctor, with your friendly, rich, beautiful musics and videos?
Info Bob, for the last 20 years, I've just been making the music that comes out of me, and it seems kind of weird, I guess, right? But ever since I did that music for the Tom Green Show, ever since I've just been dressing it up with these kind of quirky videos, and I'm just being me.
I like
but it is weird, I guess.
Yeah, who's to say it's weird? Although I did say it was weird, but I'm just kind of. It's maybe just not like you're watching, The View or something. It's a little different. Let's say you were going to watch, like a white wall, just a wall there. It would be far more weirder. Okay, there's one of these videos that you made. In addition to what we've seen, it simultaneously astounds me as well. It grosses me out beef time. But it's this hour-long music video album performance video. Called We Are the Terrorists. And, I guess in order to prove the album's title, you had your own face melted down to the bone, where your eyeballs eventually are coming out of the sockets and whatnot. It's very long and disturbing. We cut down the hour into a short sample. So let's take a look at a sample, shall we?
Beautiful.
All right, let's take a look at We Are the Terrorists. This is a short little sample, folks.
Yeah, now this is from a 1 hour. The entire record has this long lapsed
That's your face.
What
You're
face.
sitting there with your face and whatnot. That's why I couldn't believe.
Yeah.
And then like boogers are coming out of your nose and stuff.
Yeah, it was a nice day. It was a really hot day, Bob, and
I
just let it happen.
Yeah, this is what's kind of shocking to me, that you were able to endure this type of heat that eventually was occurring over a good amount of time, over an hour, I guess. This is cut down here, but yeah, your face starts to looks almost like a dessert, or something of that nature.
It is delicious. It's easy listening, accompanied by just high art. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, isn't that? The exfoliation.
Sure. Yeah, a little bit of a health, kind of improve your health, improve your skin. Because obviously
you ever do it? You ever do that yet?
I haven't done it yet.
Exfoliation?
I haven't done it yet, but I would say that I'm inspired by you're looking good these days, especially after what happened in that one. That you were able to grow or have that get better, whatever they probably peeled off, or I'm not sure how that would get better, but I would categorize this, not only the video, as not only a superhuman ability to withstand this amount of face melting, but just as well a way of achieving beyond maximum level of disgustingness, where your face becomes like a baked ziti on an incline to accompany your beautiful off-kilter musical compositions. How did you ever survive this melting of your head for this video, and your face for the most part has been back to normal? How'd you get through this?
Yeah, you just kind of go, you rewind it, you hit rewind, and it went all back up. And look at me, I'm a new man. You gotta try it.
You look like a brand new baby, to be honest, but with a beard. But like if you look through the beard, it looks like a baby.
Thank you.
I guess that's working for you. Cheers to you. Okay, Rich, I've seen we've seen together, you've made a lot of crazy music and videos that goes along, and you as you said, you work with these guys, Everything Is Terrible and the Great Smearballs, friend of the show. But I also wanted to share one that really tickles my personal petunias. It's this spoofs you did of this real-life Italian goofball who is a complete bozo, making music garbage videos in Italy. He goes by the name Young Signorino. Well, I never heard of him before. I saw your incredible video, and so I didn't know it was a spoof when I came across it on the Lazy Boy, but nonetheless, your video gave me several tickles on the tuchus. So let's give it a whirl. It's called Old Signorino by Friendly Rich. Let's take a look at this one.
Yeah, and you know what inspired this is seeing that kid, Young Signorino, bastardize the Italian. My response. So I just did. I ripped this stuff from whole track and in a day, and the video. I just went for it. I was into it. Sometimes hate is a good motivator, but I couldn't stand what there's Vito. I couldn't stand what this kid was bringing, so I did this. And the face tattoos are still there. They're just under my beard.
Right? Oh, I couldn't tell, but yeah, well, maybe we'll take. Yeah, this is silly. I was like, laughing I was falling over when I first saw this, and actually times after as well. It's just, you're making soup. There's a fish. It's. I don't know. You get something. There's something apparently wrong with your tongue in the video. It's always kind of sticking out and stuff. Anything else you want to pass on about this one?
Well, I just thought that Giuseppe Verdi would be rolling in his grave.
Yeah,
so
I would.
It had to be done.
Okay, well, I like it. You put that goofball in his place. That young goofball, I just don't get that personally. Okay, so I got a softball for you, because you're so freaking friendly. If you could have any tree instruments that you don't already have, what would those tree instruments be?
Well, I've got this beautiful street organ. It's an orchestrion. It's a mechanical organ behind me.
Okay.
And it was built by my friend Hank DeGrau. He's about double my age. He's about 85.
Holy moly.
And he's got more of them, Infobob. So I just want to keep collecting these street organs and making more noise with them because it's loud.
You got these tree street organs. So you don't even, not even like one like a shaker and then like two street organs. You want to go tree all the way.
That's right. It's my new band.
I love it. Okay, well, all right, because apparently, the thing you were telling me before about this giant freaking pipe organ in your home or apartment, somehow with the brilliant idea, you told me you had a brilliant idea for fun. You're going to lug around this freaking 6,242 pound pipe organ, which is over 26,000 kilos, I think, onto the streets of Toronto and play one-man shows. If I ain't even close to what's happening here, give us the Bobby Orr on what you're planning to do with this musical monstrosities you got behind you.
I'm going to give you the Clint Malarchuk. This thing, you're close. Okay. I'm developing a show called The Birds of Marsville. I've written all of the music for it, and now we're building puppets and a giant book to accompany it, like a bird guide, the Sibley's Bird Guide. So that's going to come out when the world opens up again. It's in development, and all the music's written, and it's really loud and crazy. Do you want to hear some of it?
No, we'd love to. We'd love to hear that music that these instruments you got here. Spin that thing up.
Give me a second there.
All right, let's see. Let's
give
this
me
thing
a second
squirt.
there, Infobob, if you will. Okay, is Teleborg with us still, or
Teleborg is right here.
Yes.
Yeah, she's very excited about.
Okay, Teleborg. I'm just gonna fire it up if you can bear with me here. I'm gonna fire up the old organ.
Okay.
This is a barrel organ under my Dell. I'm running a Dell system here. This is a Dell system.
Okay, you got a Dell.
Yeah.
Dude, you got a Dell.
Can you hear that okay?
Oh, shoot, we can hear it great over here. It sounds great.
That's just a barrel organ. Wait till you hear the street organ, the big one.
Okay, yeah, that barrel organ sounds like the best barrel I have ever heard.
Well, here's some more. Okay, here comes the big one, the meat and potatoes.
Okay,
you ready for the meat?
Yeah, we're ready for this one.
All right, here comes. This is the street organ, the main event, an excerpt from the Birds of Marsville.
Okay.
Here it is. That was one bird. Here's another bird with barrel.
Yeah, play another bird.
Here we go.
Wow, this is crazy. Wow. Okay. Well, did you like that, Teleborg?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you did. She likes this mechanical music. That's really incredible. That does sound just like the Boyds. Tweet, little Boydie.
Exciting.
Yeah, that's wow. Well, thanks. So that was really cool. Thanks for. So you're gonna lug this thing around, and is this your plan? You're gonna lug this around and do these shows?
Right.
Wow.
That's right. And when I don't know how loud it sounded on your end or for the
it's
viewers
pretty
on
loud
the
over
channel.
here. Yeah, it's pretty loud. I could imagine that your neighbors are probably very excited about your collection of street musician organs.
That's right. So we're gonna clean up all the streets with this organ. It's more like a street cleaner, if you will. But very excited to unleash it later this year into the spring and summer.
Okay, well that was very exciting. Thank you for that. Okay, well I just got some hyperspeed bonus questions, lightning round questions for you regarding being Mr. Canadian Music Doctor from Canada. That makes music. This month over here at Info Live Now. It's our January and Info Janida and Info Canuary. Sorry about that. And so this is, we're celebrating your great country. And here's, we're gonna do this lightning round thing here. You got 10 seconds or less to answer each question. With each correct answer, you'll hear this sound. And if your answer passes Teleborg's positivity threshold, you're going to hear this sound.
You just got colors.
Whoa, okay. And at that point, you'll be awarded 25 Infochammel Crypto Color System colors for your next video creation. Or if your answer is incorrect, you will hear this sound here. Yeah, okay, and you'll receive no colors at all. Are you ready, Friendly Rich?
I'm ready and excited.
Okay, we are too. This is this is the lightning round. Teleborg,
yes.
Yeah, could you put 10 seconds on the clock, please?
Yes.
Okay, and go. How many bags of milk would it take to make approximately 7 to 9 bowls of maple-flavored breakfast cereal? 10 seconds, Rich.
4, Infobob.
What is the number of trumpets you can play simultaneously if a gun is held to your head by unscrupulous mobsters?
Let me try now. Let me try to answer it. 3.
You just got colors.
Do you have a favorite bongo player? Bongos player. Do you have a favorite bongos player?
Chip Malloy.
Okay, not sure what that is. Pavarotti, Manicotti, or Monkey Hoots?
I'm gonna go Monkey Hoofs.
You just got colors.
Okay, well, you're doing pretty good here. Your record company
Thank you.
Your record company is the Pumpkin Pie Corporation. How many pumpkin pie did you eat in the last 12 months, and how many in the 12 months previous to that? 10 seconds.
4 pie a year, Infobob.
You just got colors.
All right, you're doing pretty good. Have you ever seen Tim Horton in person?
Only an Eddie Shack, Infobob.
How many strings does a bimboniphono have? A bimboniphono.
I'm sorry, pass.
What is the approximate number of hockey pucks that you currently own? 10 seconds.
The number of hockey pucks that I own.
Yes. Time's almost up.
Time is what?
Almost up.
Oh, gosh.
Well, time ran out. I'm sorry about that. What should ketchup chips be made illegal because of coronavirus?
The Swiss Chalet chip is all we need.
You just got colors.
Favorite discotheque of all time?
Favorite discotheque?
Your favorite discotheque of all time?
The Limelight.
You just got colors.
How many mooses have you seen this year, approximately?
1 moose. Jack the Moose.
You just got colors.
Well, you're doing good here. Have you ever
I'm back.
done a hammer-on pull-off? And when's the last time you did?
A hammer-on pull-off I do daily. I do
Whoa.
try to get out of sleep.
You just got
okay.
colors.
Well, that's all the time's up. Oh, okay, yeah, time's up. Just in the nick of time you got that, Rich. Congratulations to
Thank you.
Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Dr. Friendly Rich, on all the colors that you'll be taking home that you can use in your next, some might say disturbing, but, highly entertaining videos. Nice job. You totally crushed Pepper on a boner's lightning round. Well done.
Thank you, Infobob. What a delight.
Well, it's a delight for us, too. That's all I can say. We want to thank you, for stopping by and sharing your twisted and weird, yet delightful and compelling musical visual art with us over here at Info Live Now. Give us a quickie on your plans for the new year. Anything you want to plug, or please tell the peoples where to go if they want more delicious, friendly, rich juices and produce. What's the best way for these friendly, rich fans to follow?
Well, the great philosopher Cis Malucci would often say, if you do not produce, you become produce. And
I never heard that. I like that.
Do you ever make music with that little whistle you have on your neck?
Well, right now what I have to do is I got to find a doctor, a whistle doctor. I don't know if that's your specialty, but
I can help you.
Yeah, no, I might have to ship it to you. It's been having I think it's the ball. It's got a ball problem in the center. But I'm looking to get on top of that. So, where do our friends here, our viewers and subscribers, how can they find you and get more of this juicy, friendly, rich stuff and find out more?
Send me your ball. I'll fix it. It's right there under my name there. Friendlyrich.com is a good spot. You got all the info right here on the screen.
Oh, well, that's Teleborg. She also has a lot of info on you. She actually turned me on to you because, she's into these musical machines that you have. In fact, she wanted to ask me something off the air about one of them, and if they were possibly available to maybe have a romantic interlude. But that's something to talk about off the air.
Please, thanks.
Well, all right. That was so. Thank you so much, Friendly Rich, for joining us, and you all the colors to you, and the greatest colors of the year for you. Ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, Infobob and Teleborg. I'm honored to be on the channel tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, well, likewise. All right, folks. Well, that was a real doozy. Our first doctor on the show. Wow. Okay, so we'll be back with more Old Janita and Infocanuary when Info Live Now continues right after this.
Are you ready for the #1 Hypnochammel in France and the world? It's Infochammel, a free public service where powerful subliminal info reroutes your involuntary brain functions while your conscious state enjoys minimal text screens and digital quality 16-bit production music. Imagine yourself in a soothing bath of powerful cosmic television frequencies. That's Infochammel. Don't be an idol. Watch Infochammel now.
Aufgepasst Deutschland, hier ist das neue HD-TV. Das ist wie Wiener Schnitzel mit Techno-Beilage. Infochammel, der Nummer 1 HD-Channel weltweit. Vergiss das Internet, vergiss das Fernsehen. Du stehst voll bis zur Lederhose im Informationsstrudel. Schalt es ein. Infochammel. Jetzt.
Okay, folks. Well, we're back as always. Thanks for tuning in and choosing positivity over grimformation. Our very talented guest, Friendly Rich, the musical doctor, has agreed to stick around for some live calls. Isn't that right, doctor?
Sure. Happy Janita Day. Info Bill.
Yeah, it's really going to be a good thing here. We're trying to make a new, kind of a new month here. Our very talented guest, Friendly Rich, the musical doctor, which you're going to get a chance to talk to him live now on the calls. Use calls in. You give us your name. This is how it's going to work. Give us your name, where you're calling from, and you ask your question to Friendly Rich, and then we say goodbye, and you listen off the air. You got that, viewers and subscribers? See, he can't hear you, but you can hear. I mean, he can hear you, but you can't hear him. So you're going to ask a question, and you'll get your answer off the air. You got this figured out, viewers and subscribers? You got that? Teleborg,
Yes.
we're all hooked up to do this? Okay, that's good. So have your question ready for Friendly Rich when you make the call. How's that sound, Dr. Friendly?
So it's a one-way street, is that right? And if
That's
you
right.
have any, if you're feeling sick, you want a healing, I'm here to just.
I think we got a
help
call
out.
coming in right now. Let's see who it is.
Here comes a call.
Hey, thanks for calling Info Live now. You're going to ask a question. First, you tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Oh, my name is Merle. I'm calling from Tennessee.
Okay, Merle, you got a question for Mr. Friendly Rich.
Yeah, I got a question for Dr. Music there from Canada. How many collaborations you done with Celine Dion?
Oh, I like that question. We'll get your answer off the air. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Thanks, all the colors.
Okay, all the colors to you. Did you get that, Rich? You hear that one?
Excellent question. Yeah, we go way back to our days in early Rimouski, and Celine Dion and I have collaborated on one song in the past. It really got her going on her career. It's called Una Colombe, which is a Columbus. You want me to sing it for you, Infoball?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's hear. I mean, I can't even imagine how this goes, but sure, go ahead.
It goes like this, in French, in the French tongue, which is our second official language.
Yeah, you got two over there.
Une colombe est partie en voyage pour tomber sans message. Le paix d'amour de l'amitié. You want more?
Well, I assume that the pig part, that must be Celine Dion. I'm assuming that. I don't know if I'm correct.
Well, that's an ode to her. She has a diner. She owns a diner chain and all of the pork shops in Montreal now. So
oh, geez.
That was kind of a tip of the pig to her.
I had no idea that she was such a porker. Okay, well, let's get another call here. Johnny, give him the number so you can talk to Friendly Rich.
You can call Friendly Rich at 747-227-4748 right here on Info Live Now. Get your question to Friendly Rich. Back to you, Info Bob.
That's right. Just call in and you got a question for Friendly Rich. In the meantime, if we want to, do some, some musical jamming or anything, we could. What you got going on your tooth there? Are you shining it up?
Yeah, I'm getting all my teeth squeaky clean for you.
Oh, that's very squeaky. It's incredibly squeaky. Okay, looks like we got a call coming to you, Rich. Let's see who this is.
Hey, thanks for calling Info Live now. Give us your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, this is Doug. I'm calling from Florida.
Hi, Doug. You got a question for Mr. Friendly Rich.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him his opinion on these recent news developments. Lawmakers in Tennessee want a Dolly Parton statue in the Tennessee Capitol, and I was just wondering if he supports that.
That's a great question. Let's get your answer off the air. Thanks for calling. All the colors to you and hail, Ferner.
Same to you.
Yep.
Okay, he just said hail. You got
hail
that
Ferner
question?
Indeed. Hail Ferner indeed.
Did you get that question about Dolly Parton's statue in Tennessee? What do you think about that?
I think it's great. I support the statue. Ed, what do you think of a statue in Tennessee?
I think it's a great idea, but, maybe 100 years people are going to tear this down. They're going to say, we don't like large breasts now. I mean, I'm not trying to extrapolate too much, but, just the whole statue thing. They look like they're made forever, but maybe not all the time.
Yeah.
I do like Dolly. I'll give you that much. Let's see who's calling for you, Rich.
Hi, thanks for calling Info Live now. Can you give us your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Caller 23. I'm calling from Florida, United States.
Hi, Caller 23. You've called last week, and you're a subscriber of the channel. What is your question for Mr. Friendly Rich?
My question is, if I listen to jazz music backwards when I'm crying to myself in the mirror, does that make me gay?
That's a great question. Let's see what the doctor has to say. Hail Ferner, all the colors to you. Thanks for calling.
All the colors to you. Thank you.
Okay, let's see what the doctor's in, and let's see what he's got to say.
It's perfectly safe. It's perfectly safe. Listen to it backwards and be gay and be merry.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Is it, so if you listen to that backwards?
That was me interpreting a forward take.
Oh, okay.
Earlier.
Oh, sorry about that. Forward to forward, backward. Okay. Yeah, no, you're kind of slurping. You're in the slurp mode. All right, let's check. It's 8:32. Okay, this is our last call. Or actually, no, we could take a couple more calls to Friendly Rich. Let's see who it is. Friendly Rich. Let's see who he's calling here.
Thanks for calling Info Live Now. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Lando. I'm from Illinois.
Hi, Lando. What question do you have to Mr. Friendly Rich?
My question is, do you think it would be better to speak like a caveman all the time, or speak like a man from the future or a robot all the time?
That's a really great question. Thanks so much for calling. All the colors to you. Have a great day, Fred Ferner.
All the colors to you, too.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
I just said what was on the channel straightener there now that it loaded up. Did you hear that question?
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was a pretty good
That's
question.
beautiful.
You talk better like a robot or
like a caveman. Is that right? Like
Yeah.
a caveman.
that is what I heard. Do you have an approximation of that, or what do you think about this?
I lean caveman, Info Bob. What about you? You probably
I'd
go
say
the
in
other
the
way.
current climate, caveman probably would get you a little farther than the robo talk, but it depends on who you're talking to, isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
It does matter who you might be talking to, but let's say I'm just talking to Joe Blow down the street. I would say maybe caveman's probably going to go better than robot. All right, let's see. We got another call coming in for Rich and Friendly Rich. Let's see who's calling.
Hi, thanks for calling Info Live Now. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Dr. Eck calling from Oakland.
Hey, Dr. Eck. Nice to hear your voice. What's your question for the unbelievable Mr. Friendly Rich?
Yeah, Dr. Rich, I'm wondering what you think of the Colundi scale. If you've never heard of Colundi, what do you think of custom microtonal scales communicated to you by extra-dimensional beings?
That's a great question, Dr. Reck. Thank you so much for calling, and all the colors to you, Hail Ferner. Have a good night.
Cheers.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty good. He's talking about microtonal scales and their connection to interdimensional or extraterrestrial beings, something along those lines. I don't know if you got the whole question.
Okay. I went a little fuzzy there. I got a little microtonal myself. And I
Right.
don't know if you know this about me, Info Bob. I don't
didn't.
like to brag about it, but
Mhm.
I have perfect pitch.
Right?
So
I can
so
see
the
that from that
microtonal-
finger. Yeah, I
you
could see that
it, right?
right there, right where you said that.
The microtonal stuff really gets me. I really enjoy it.
Sure.
What about you? Are you a fan?
Well, I basically everything to me is microtonal, like you're walking around on a wood floor. That's microtonal, or maybe you just the washing machine, the washing stuff. That probably
Yes.
is pretty microtonal as well. So I'm just around it all the time. I haven't made the connection to the interdimensional beings thing, but there's that. All right, looks like we got another. What is that? What you got
I'll
there?
play it for you later. I brought
Okay,
my
that
Crackle
sounds good.
box.
All right, this could be. I think this is our last call here. Let's see who it is.
Thanks for calling Info Live Now. You got to. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Well, hello. This is Jimmy Real Name calling from your town.
Oh, Jimmy, real name. Yeah. Okay. So, thanks for calling. You have a question for Mr. Dr. Friendly Rich.
Indeed, I do. Is there any situation, say, like driving down the freeway when someone cuts you off, or perhaps something of this nature, wherein
Friendly Rich becomes unfriendly?
Okay, well, let's find out from the doctor himself. Thank you so much for calling All the Colors to you, and may all the greatest colors fill your screens.
All the colors?
Okay, Pepper Ziliordo. Thanks for calling. Bye.
All right, good question. Is Friendly Rich maybe sometimes not friendly when you're driving high speed like a madman through the streets of Toronto?
You give one of these, you give a little...
just hand motions, like hand movements?
Yeah. You go like this, you go like this.
Sure, okay. Well,
While
let
you're
me switch.
driving, right?
Let me switch up that question a little bit. Let's say you're doing your road rage thing that you do that we just learned of, and let's say you're doing it, but this time, like that. But this time, we're not in Toronto. We're in Etobicoke. How does that work out?
You know what you do? You do the switch. You go like this. You got pine cones in your head.
Oh yeah, pine cones in the face.
That's what you do.
Okay. Do you have to have one of those melted faces like you to be able to stick them in there, or maybe you just use some duct tape, or?
You could hide them on your face, can't you?
I would think you'd be able to hide a pine cone on your face. Maybe you'd be able to do that. It's pretty large in comparison. Let me see. So you want to take another call? You want to try some of these jams? We got just not a whole lot of time left here.
Take another call.
Let's take one more call, and then we got to try some of these jams. Yes. I know that Teleborg actually was saying to me that she wanted to maybe do a duet with you and sing "Oh Canada." That's what she told me earlier.
That. Yes.
So let's take one more call, and then Teleborg is gonna be doing I guess a duet, her first duet. And I've actually never heard her sing before, so this is going to be a big deal. But let's see. Let's one more call. Johnny, give him the number.
You can call Friendly Rich and ask a direct question right here on Info Live Now. The number is 747-227-4748 in the United States of America, not Canada. 747-227-4748. Back to you, Info Bob.
Yeah, thanks, Johnny. Let's see. Let's give it a moment here if it's going to ring up. Otherwise, maybe let's get ready to do some jams. I got a little like a ribbon synth over here.
Okay, good.
I mean, I also got some beats. I can hook up beats or something.
And we'll sing "Oh Canada" at the same time. Is that what you'd like to do?
Well,
all at the same time?
I think for what Teleborg would like to do is as far as you tell me, Teleborg, but I think what you conveyed to me earlier is that you just wanted to do like an a cappella duet.
Let's do that. That would be a real honor.
Okay, would it be an honor for you too?
Yes.
Okay, well, I figured as much because you brought it up. But all right, let's take this one call and then we'll do the old Canada duet. We got a caller coming in for Friendly Rich. Let's see who it is.
Hi, thanks for calling Info Live Now. Can you please state your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Ed Irby, and I am from Georgia.
Hi, Ed. Do you have a question thanks for calling, and do you have a question for Mr. Friendly Rich?
Yeah, my question for Friendly Rich is, what is the best way to help spread Posi info amongst my coworkers?
I like it. Okay, thanks so much for calling. Hail Ferner, all the colors to you, and may all the greatest colors fill your screens. Hail Ferner.
All the colors to you, and hail Ferner, sir.
All right, well, that's a pretty good question. He's asking how you would spread Posi info to your coworkers, or if you had, let's say you had a job in Georgia, and you got these coworkers, and a few of them might be clowns. Or maybe,
understood.
they could even be garbage people. But there's, I don't want to be negative Nelly, but how are you going to get the Posi info into these people?
Well, maybe I'd share a little joy. Maybe I'd play something like this.
Oh, yeah. I like it, Info. I'm calling you Info Bob for some reason, but
Did you enjoy
Friendly
that,
Rich.
Friendly?
I did I did like that. Okay, well, you want to let's say
we did the old switcheroo.
We
there,
did.
didn't we?
It's a Freaky Friday, but it's Weird Thursday apparently. Although maybe it's almost Friday in the great country of Canada, or at least in the part where you are at. I'll tell you, and thanks for staying up late for us too, Friendly Rich here to make magic happen. So I want to thank all the callers for calling in. Thank you for those calls. All the colors to you. You'll make the show great. Let's see who's doing a channel chatter here. We got Cracklebox. Somebody thinks you look friendly, Mr. Friendly, apparently, which, I would agree. You got a friendly look about you. Okay, so let's try to. Are you ready, Teleborg?
Yes.
To do this? Okay, well, here's what I would suggest, because, you're the doctor of music, so and Teleborg is really kind of a beginner here.
Yes.
And so I would recommend that maybe she just starts and you just join in along to sing "Oh Canada." And actually,
will Teleborg stand for our national anthem, "Oh Canada"?
She is, and she will. So
Okay,
we're all good
Teleborg.
to go. She was going to sing. Apparently, she wants to sing the lyrics to "Oh Canada," an Infochammel, but you can probably just do your own, your own country's version. You probably won't be able to tell. We'll see. But are you ready, Friendly Rich, for this?
I'm ready and excited.
Okay, very good.
I'll stand.
Okay, you're going to stand? Okay, good. I like it. There you are. You're standing. And Teleborg, you're standing.
Yes.
And, okay.
Yes.
Teleborg, take it away. Let's see. Let's get Teleborg in the... Yeah, she's all Canada out here. Let's do it. Wow. Okay. Well, that was, it was what it was, I guess. But, I'm pretty impressed with both of yous and how you're able to, do this beautiful music together. Good job for that.
I don't like to brag about it, but perfect pitch, Infobob.
Yeah, no, I could see that in that clip there. You guys were locked in, like locked and loaded. All right. Well, Friendly Rich, we're going to wrap it up here. Yeah, that's it. So that's the end of the show. Thanks so much for joining us, Friendly Rich.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's just been a pleasure, and thanks for the callers and everything. So, folks, that's another Hero Certified Big Double Whopper Supreme from Info Live Now. We want to thank the friendliest melted music doctor, Friendly Rich, for his rich and meaty musical treats, and all the callers and subscribers for participating in tonight's show. Next week, we continue Oh Canada, an Infochammel month-long special with the blockbuster blowout maple-soaked guest. It's none other than Kenny Hotz from Kenny vs. Spenny, folks. You don't want to miss this one. However, next we are hanging a Roger and changing our broadcast from 7:47 p.m., where it is every week, but next week it's going to be at 4:47 p.m. That's 4:47 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for only next Thursday's show. That's for Kenny Hotz. You can call in live and ask Kenny questions, just like we did with Info with Richard this evening, and so on and so there for that. So the week after, 2 weeks after, we got another huge Canadian entertainer guests, two of them, Nate Mills from the Nate Mills Show and YouTube sensation JV Log 89. It's Jamie from Jamie's World. It's a super bruiser you're not going to want to be missing. Also, part of our old Janita and Info Canuary, we have a new Twitter campaign called hashtag InfoLiveNow wants Tom Green. And that's to try to get this model Canadusa, that's Canadian and USA citizen, Tom Green, to call into the show and share some of that double country, because he's from both of the countries. He's got both of them. And he's got a mobile TV station. That's it, YouTube, Tom Green. Okay, a quick shout-outs. And thanks again one more time for our great friend, Friendly Rich, for tuning in. And let's hit those shout-outs. And actually, you know what? We're going to hit the shout-outs on the credit roll. So thanks so much for joining us. All the colors to you. And, every week we're here, Info Live Now on Infochammel. It's a better way to HD TV. Support the Infochammel. Like and subscribe. We got the Techno Lock for the positive vibe. All the colors to you. And hail Ferner. You have a great week, and we'll see you next week at 4:47 p.m. for 1 week only. And stick around for the shout-outs. This has been Info Live Now. Thanks a lot, folks.
Huge shout-outs to our supporters. On Patreon, huge shout-outs to Bill Thomason, Daniel Sullivan, and Caller 23. Our Patreon is being reorganized this month, so be on the lookout for that. I remind all our Patreon supporters that you can earn individualized power screens for every month that you're a Patreon, and a few of our patrons need to reach out to us. One of them already has. We got to get to them. Here's our big shout-outs. Our Mega Donor Kebabs, Eskin Big, Andrew Ferguson, and Dr. Rec, Derek Scheiball. New shout-outs to Ariel and Goo, Dom Ping, Nova, Ruben Kincaid, Brian Tex, Strawberry Fensler. Give this man his bikes back, you robbers. And Eric Zimmerman, Ninja Ginger, Abby Tambour, Mike Gurovich, Dry Jacket, and so many more. Dozzy Rock, Smearballs, Reason Street. I can't even get to them all. We'll get all your more shout-outs next week right here on Infochammel. Thanks for tuning in.